shoulder. So, you know, you got your trainers, and we all need athletic trainers. Trainers, God bless them, I wouldn't want their job. But I used to work with a guy that if I put a kid on a machine, he was great with it, okay? Well, a company came out, competitor came out a couple of years ago with a machine, they called it, and it was nothing but a plate-loaded type machine where you could really do some free weight movements and stuff like that, but some of the, you know, some of the movements were on a track, okay? And I went ahead and I got 3 of them. Brought our trainer in here and said, hey man, look at these machines I got. He's like, oh man, it's great. I said, yeah, look what the kids can do. And the kids were able to do high pulls. They were even able to do front squats on this machine, but it still allowed for them to have some free range of motion, and they had to balance some stuff. But the fact that it was a structured frame, it was still plate loaded, and I called it a machine. Trainer was good with it. You know? One for yachts. Okay, so we're going to train with barbells and dumbbells primarily. Even if a guy's hurt, they know. If you're, you know, if you got your shoulder's been reconstructed, you got legs, you got your power zone, you got your good arm. You're gonna go to work. So very rarely, you know, if a guy's post-op, you know, 1 week, yeah, he's not gonna come in. As soon as he's secured down with that shoulder, he's gonna be doing something primarily with dumbbell. Because guys, if you work that uninjured area, there's not going to be that much loss in strength, okay? There's not, and it can be done, as long as it's done correctly. But primarily Olympic style lifting, I know that's nothing revolutionary. On the variations that we're going to have a lot of variations in the movement. We are always going to make sure, and I know there's a lot of people who give this lip service out there, but we're going to always work technique before I worry about what the hell goes on the barbell. Okay, we were talking earlier about orientation when the freshmen come in. You guys can help us on the collegiate ranks a great deal by what you teach your guys on this level, guys and girls, okay? Because a lot of times when you come in, stuff has to be retaught, all right? We're going to always emphasize technique over poundages. I would love to we had our convention last week. I'd love to go to our convention and beat my chest and say, I've got all these guys cleaning 300 pounds. I've got all these guys squatting 600 pounds. But if they're not doing it right, we've totally disserviced them, okay? So if I've got a kid that does an offensive, say a defensive lineman, pound for pound, some of your most powerful guys, right? If I got a D lineman, I would rather he do a very nice, clean technique in the power clean with 286 pounds, okay, than I would taking 308, which kids call it 3 blues on each side, a real ugly, dangerous 308-pound clean. It doesn't matter. Okay, again, I haven't done a 1 rep max with our guys. I haven't done a 1 rep max with any team in, again, 10 plus years. As far as our Olympic movements, we're going to go from the power, we're going to go from the floor with the clean, we're going to go from the hang position, we're going to go from the floor with the snatch, and from the hang position with the snatch. We're going to use all sorts, again, down here at the bottom of the middle, we're going to use all sorts of dumbbell and barbell combo lifts. Okay, we're going to do clean high pulls sometimes, especially in season. Guys got wrists, they're sore. You can still do those triple extension movements, okay? You can still do those things during in season. You don't have to catch the barbell, okay? Or you can do it with a dumbbell. They just need to be moving, okay? And I try to get them stronger during the in season, especially the really young guys. But again, it's more the movement patterns at that point than anything else. And getting back to technique, and I was going to hit this today, okay? The age group that you guys have, I mean, I'm envious because you got these kids that are in 7th, 8th, 9th grade, and you can, you know, Doug was talking about it last night. Them understanding these movement patterns and getting these motor patterns down now can help them out so much down the road. I mean, it's incredible what it can do. And I tell people this, and boy, I get a lot of rolling of eyes and stuff like that. My son is 24 years old. My oldest is 24 years old. He got his first barbell when he was 6. Okay? 15-pound bar. I think Bigger, Faster, Stronger still sells it. It's called the Illuminlight bar. Okay? Still got it in my garage. My daughter started out using it as well. She's 19. Okay? But it's a 15-pound bar. And we were in Los Angeles. I was coaching UCLA. And my son was on the back porch. Taught him high pulls first. Taught him snatches. 6 years old. You know? And again, he had his dad's athletic ability, so I knew he needed as much damn help as he could get at that point. And it served him well when he played football, when he played soccer. He didn't, now he does the valley stuff now. He's 24, so he's single. So he's not doing that stuff anymore. But talking about motor patterns, I could bring him in here today and say, Colin, show us a clean. And bam, he hit it just like that. He still know how to do it. It's like riding a bike. And you guys have the ability, especially with your junior high kids, to teach them this stuff, and it can carry them through athletically for a long, long time. Okay? Don't have to lay on your back to become a better athlete. You got to be on your feet. All right? Far side strength training, again, total body training, dumbbells, barbells. We're working the power zone. We do a lot of weighted abdominal work. Okay, not a lot of high rep work. A lot of med balls, a lot of throws. Okay, we're going to do squat movements. Okay. As far as our movements, again, very, very basic. At the bottom, we'll do back squat. We're going to front squat. We're going to do one-legged step-ups. I don't have it up there, but split-leg squats. A lot of barbell, bent over rows, hypers, reverse hypers, Romanian deadlifts. Good morning. And then our presses are, again, dumbbell or barbell, incline bench, close grip, and a lot of front military press. I use that as an actual core lift. Not a, I don't do military press as a secondary lift. There's one of my workouts, I'll show you the phase of what we're doing, that military is the very first strength lift we do before we do the almighty close grip bench press. Okay? The lifting cycle is general 8 weeks, and hey, Gus, just tell me when I gotta go. When I'm done. As far as time, you just tell me. Okay? As far as our general 8-week cycle, again, beginning on the left. You got about 25 minutes. Okay, appreciate it. 25 left? Gus, 25 left?
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, start on the left. 2 warm-up sets, again, when we're talking about our Olympic stuff, right? Generally about 2 warm-up sets, that's all we need, because if you notice, our percentages are lighter, 65 to 75%, 6 to 7 reps per set. Okay, we're gonna go 2 to 3 working sets. Now, a lot of people in the Olympic lifting community will look at those reps and say, 6 to 7 reps in a clean or a snatch? Yes, okay? I'm training football players. I'm training athletes. I've done this. And by the way, this lifting stuff, this can be applied to other sports too. And again, I'm trying to stay off my soapbox, but all these people that think baseball players, basketball players shouldn't be lifting, turn on the TV. Is it tomorrow night? Rockets play? Dwight Howard just didn't come out of the womb like that. Okay? I hope I didn't offend anybody by that, but he didn't. All right? And we talked last night. This is not anything I condone. But why did baseball go through the steroid era? Why? Why did it happen? Why did those guys get so strong? Knock them over the fence, right? Again, not condoning it, but it happened for a reason. Don't give me this BS about, well, they could recover better. Well, I know that. Yeah, they could recover a lot better in that grueling schedule. But that wasn't the only reason. Those guys were getting strong. Okay? So this can be applied to any athlete. Okay, next section down. That's about approximately 3 weeks. So we're in a high rep, high volume phase with our Olympic lifts at this point. And these things are going to kind of mirror each other too. All right, next 3 weeks, approximately. And again, 2 to 3 warm-up sets. Maybe another extra set, because guys need that extra set to warm up. And I give them all from start to finish. They know exactly what poundages they're doing. Okay? 3 to 5 working sets, 4 to 6 reps. Again, I'm keeping the reps pretty high here. Okay? 75 to 85%, right about 3 weeks. Okay? Last part of the summer, and my winter kind of marries this as well. Last part of summer, 2 to 4 warm-up sets. Some guys need 5. Okay? 3 to 5 working sets, and now we're down into 2s and 4s for 2 to 3 weeks. We're to 80 to 95%, and that's as heavy as we're going to go. Okay, now I understand wanting to keep the players motivated by letting them go heavier, okay? But as soon as we see that technique dropping off, and again, you guys got to understand, this is not lip service on my part. I have a lot of guys that leave my weight room really pissed off at me, okay? But they're walking out, okay? Somebody's not helping them out. If you know what I mean? So I'm going to cut them off if things start looking bad. I'm just going to cut them off. So we're down into 2 to 4 reps. When we get to that 2 rep time period does not last very long. Okay, now there's some days that we do lift lighter and we're doing a lower percentage, and we are doing 2 reps and moving that bar very, 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 very fast. Okay, but when we're heavy, that 2 rep period does not last very long. It's never more than 2 weeks. Okay, our squat movements. And again, these things are going to kind of mirror each other if you look at it real close. Okay, 2 to 3 warm-up sets, 2 to 3 working sets, 8 to 10 reps per set at 50 to 70%. 2 weeks, really, really high volume, hypertrophy. We're trying to get those muscles bigger. The leaner that muscle can be, the bigger it can be, the more force you got behind it. Okay? So let's talk about kickers. Okay? Our kickers, hey, you're looking at what our kickers do in the summer and our quarterbacks do. Now, I'm not a dumbass. As we get closer to starting practice, I'm going to back off of those kickers. Okay? Number one, because it gets into their head, right? And they got one thing now. They got to kick it into the end zone on a kickoff. They got to kick it between two uprights, and they got to place that ball and they punt. So I'm going to get to let them. I'm going to back off of them the leg work when time comes for them to start doing it. But kids for the Eagles right now, Cody Parker, had him at Auburn, one of the greatest workers I've ever had. I mean, he came in, he would have tackled. I mean, you talk about a kicker talking shit to people, but he was a 250-pound power cleaner at about 160 pounds. Okay, not too bad. Next phase, we're going to 6 to 8 reps. Again, pretty high reps, 3 to 5 working sets. We're going to go about 3 weeks at 70 to 75%. This is where you make a lot of, to me, this here and this right here is where you make a lot of those long-term gains that are going to be with you in the fall. Okay, and that's another thing I'm after. I'm not trying to get them to August and we're doing this in August. I want to continue that upward peak as we get through 2-a-days and into the season. These 2 middle ones right here is where, in my opinion, you build a lot of long-term strength. Okay, again, down towards the end of the summer, 2 to 3 warm-ups, 3 to 5. This is where you're getting a lot of strength done too. Those sets of 5. Again, Yancey and these guys, may agree or disagree with me. Sets of 5 in strength work, you hold on to a lot of strength for a long, long time. There's an old workout sequence, 5x5, 5 working sets of 5 reps. I'm sure many of you have done it. That stuff's a bitch though, but you retain a lot of strength. And I understand, the kids want to go heavy, but again, those 3 reps, we're not spending a lot of time with those 3 reps, especially in a lift like the back squat or the front squat. It's almost time to practice. And I got to go explain to my head guy that, yes, look, that coach hurt his back. Okay? They're getting deep, but again, I don't pay a lot of lip service to the whole thigh parallel thing. Those thighs are parallel to the floor, whether we're stepping up, front squatting or back squatting. And I tell the kids, the lower the better. The lower you, I tell them this, I'm not into a lot of cliches and rhymes and reasons and stuff. The lower you go, the more you grow. Okay? Just, again, look at Olympic lifters. Look how they front squat. Look at their legs. Not just their quads. Look at their ass. Look at their lower back. And look how deep they're squatting. Do the math. It works out. Upper body presses. Don't want to spend a hell of a lot of time here, but you have to have it. You have to have that upper body strength. Again, we're going to mirror each other all the way through here. 1 to 2 warm-up sets. And the reason I got 1 to 2 warm-up sets here, if we're doing a total body workout, I don't need a lot of warm-up sets here because we've done this, now we're here. They don't need a lot of warm-up sets for bench press, okay, or a lot of reps. When we're warming up here, our warm-up sets are generally sets of 2. I'm not going to do a lot of warm-up reps for squats after we've done this. I'm not going to do a lot of warm-up reps for pressing after we've done these 3. So we get through our warm-ups really, really fast, okay? 8 to 10 reps, again, mirroring the strength stuff. Middle phase, 5 to 7. We're going a little bit heavier and lower reps in this phase than we are in this one because, again, you play on your feet. I want long-term strength here, okay? Part of this is motivation as well, okay? Anytime you're working sets of 5 and you're in that 80% range, you're building a lot of strength, okay? To me, that's the key for strength. Sets of 5 at 80+%. Okay, then down at the bottom, you got to put that carrot out in front of them at the end of the summer. Again, Yancey, Noel, today, coaches will tell you, by the end of the summer, and you guys too, they're tired of looking at you. I'm tired of looking at them, right? Got to have something. So if we're going to heavy press, get some jazzed up, so be it. All right? Last thing, complementary stuff. Can't get enough of this type of stuff. This is extremely important. Generally at the top, no warm-up sets. We've already done this. Okay? Now we're into this. We don't need any warm-up sets. I always tell the guys we're doing a tricep exercise. We've already done all this stuff. You See that one guy, and he's over there and he's doing tricep